And we're back here at the Spinning Wheel Complex with Backstage, and we're talking with Mr. Slick, one of the premier magicians here in the island of Bermuda. Now, early in the show, I did mention some names of other magicians that we know and we've worked with. We used to do with Brian Roberts, used to do the magic show, every
Bermuda
year.
Magic,
Bermuda Magic.
City Hall, yes.
Yeah, and we're talking about Marshall, the Marshal of Magic,
yes.
you know, Perry, the Wiz, as he called himself. And we've got upcoming magicians right now. As an older gentleman, a good friend of ours. Now, you all may see him, he's at the KFC a lot,
yes.
doing balloon animals.
Yes.
He's the premier balloon artist by the name of Mr. Gary Robinson, but he's also a magician as well. Now, these are the guys that are out there. I believe there's another gentleman from St. George's that does it as well.
Yes.
I can't, for the life of me, forgive me, I cannot remember your name at this particular time, but they're out there doing it. There are a lot of youngsters that are coming up. Do you know of a couple that we should be looking out for in the future?
Well, I know that the last few shows I did at City Hall, there was a few people that, you know, I would have loved to take it under my wing. And they performed at City Hall and they did excellent. For the age that they were, they did excellent. And they showed potential to be the future premier magicians of Bermuda, and who would be coming up and taking over from us.
Okay. Okay.
You know, I mean, I plan not on going nowhere for a long time, but there still needs to be someone
to take up the mantle.
To take up, yes.
And carry on with,
yes.
with the magic. All right, so let's talk about your influences in magic. Now, like I said, off the top of my head, I can name the very first magician that really made me go that way, and that was Mark Wilson.
Well, when you talk about inspirations in magic, I think Mark Wilson was an inspiration to just about every magician there is. He was the one that really put magic on the world map.
Yeah,
you know, and he brought it out to people and
brought it onto television, which is really what did it.
Yes, yeah. and then you start getting other people coming in, Houdini and other people after that, and so now you have a world of magicians, and I say a world of magicians.
Yeah, no joke.
And it's gotten stronger, and it's getting stronger.
Yeah, and also magic is no longer that secret society anymore. It used to be, because the thing is, people would always wonder, why would you not tell the secret? Well, simply this, folks. We love to look in your face when we do a trick or we do an illusion, and your face says, wow, because you don't know how it's done. But then, soon as you know how the trick's done, that excitement is gone.
It's gone.
It's gone. You know, that's why I enjoy, people wonder, you guys enjoy perform for a lot of children. That is why we do that, because the children, the innocence of the children and the wonder on their faces really.
But you know, it's one thing that I do like about the children performing for the children that I think has made us better magicians.
Yeah.
Is that children see beyond what adults see.
That is true. Because most adults want to figure out, they want to figure out how it's done. Instead of, they're more skeptics.
And instead of enjoying it, and children will look at what you're doing for what you're doing, and they would see, sometimes they can actually see what you're doing.
Yeah.
And an adult will not see that, but a child will. So I believe if you can not fool a child, but trick a child, then when it comes to doing a magic trick to an adult, that adult is going to be dumbfounded.
Yeah,
they're going to want to go and check into Maui because they can't
comprehend what's going on.
And why they can't comprehend is because if someone told them what they saw, that adult won't believe it. But because they saw it with their own eyes,
and
they know what we've done is impossible to do.
Yeah. That's why they say seeing is believing, you know, in most cases, in situations like this.
Yes.
All right, so we know, like I said, we've named off all these great magicians. And I want to say this for real. You can and have stood toe-to-toe with those great magicians. Because I know for a long time, we used to watch magicians and see them do things. So this is how we get our ideas as well, as far as doing particular illusions. And I know, because we used to see people do something and go, man, I've always said, if you can fool another magician, then you're doing something excellent.
Excellent.
You know, and I've seen the David Blaines, the David Copperfields, you know, the Dynamos and the Mark Wilsons do these tricks. I've seen you do these tricks. Basically what I'm saying is, you can do it, I can do it, you can do it. It's not that hard, but it takes the practice to get it done. And what makes it more worthwhile is, don't give away the secret. But nowadays with the internet, you can go online and learn any trick you want. You know, people complain. Remember the Masked Magician?
Yes.
That came on. People complain, oh, why is he giving away all these secrets? Well, it's not that he was giving away secrets. He was trying to make the magicians better themselves. Do away with the old way of doing that.
And come up with the new.
And bring up the new way, and which is what David Copperfield. I mean, I've levitated people on stage, but David Copperfield flew. That's the upgrade.
Yes.
You know, that is the upgrade.
Yes.
So going forward, Mr. Slick, and again, we've talked about how we practice often and doing new things. Any new things coming up for you?
For me, nothing big and extravagant, but for me, the new things is to stay practicing and keep focused and keep doing magic shows.
Okay. Well, I'm going to let the proverbial cat out of the bag. We had talked before, but coming up, folks, and we'll let you know when, Mr. Slick and I will be joining forces again alongside some of Bermuda's best magicians. We'll be doing something. We'll let you know when that's coming up. I'll be in the new year.
And yes.
We're going to be doing this, so keep your ear to the ground and stay tuned for more, and we're going to bring it to you. So we'll be back after this, and when we come back, Mr. Slick's going to show us one of his greatest magic tricks. I'm Mr. Magic. You're tuned into Backstage. We'll be right back after this.